already ordered, and that's a set of 6 of these microwavable meals that seriously, you can drive through a fast food, drive-through and spend this much per meal. It's $11.66 per meal, and you're getting Corky's amazing pulled pork with the barbecue sauce that they're known for, or the pulled chicken with the barbecue sauce, or the burnt ends with the barbecue sauce. And you're getting these amazing beans that are, I'm telling you, better than I ever imagined. These are so good. And the apples, the cooked apples. You're getting this entire meal times 6 for a price tag of $69.98. And here's the interesting thing. They started bringing these microwavable meals to QVC back in 2021. Hugely popular. But this is the first time we've ever been able to bring them as a today's special value price at a today's special value. And the first time that we've been able to bring you the pulled chicken and the burnt ends, as well as the pulled pork. Before, they were just in the pulled pork. First time ever on auto delivery, where if you want them to come every 60 days, you can do that as well. And you can also switch. Like, here's what I did. I ordered the combo, which is going to give you 2 of the pulled pork, 2 of the pulled chicken, 2 of the burnt ends. And then 60 days from now, when my auto delivery rolls around, I can change that to all pulled pork or all pulled chicken, or I can keep the combo, or I can do all burnt ends. That's the cool thing about a today's special value. This lovely man, Tom Cassidy, he's just being quiet and eating and enjoying. Right? Hey, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Do you and your wife, because I know you've been married a long time, do you sit in front of the TV and eat?
This is exactly what we do. What you see right here,
yeah.
If you took you out and put Tracy in, this is exactly what we do. We do this, we sit and we eat, and we text each other funny memes. That's what we do. I mean, literally, we eat the dinner, we slide the tray out of the way, we lean back, and we text each other funny memes right after we ate our Corky's dinner.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I have never done that with Mark. I've done this
right
for
next
sure.
to each other.
I was just going to say, that is so funny. Mark and I, now that we're empty nesters, the kids aren't home, we're sitting like this in our lazy boys, I might add,
right,
with our TV trays and the meal in front of us. And that's the beauty of this. It's convenience.
Yes.
It's amazing comfort food from Memphis, Tennessee, that's been famous since the 80s. And it's also at a today's special value price, and the lowest price you're going to see all year.
Right.
You will not get a better price than you're getting today, which is why you want to go on auto delivery, because you can cancel at any time. I'm going to slide this out. Don't worry, don't take my food. I will be back. I want to introduce you to Jimmy Stovall, because Jimmy Stovall over here, both these guys, Tom and Jimmy, are pit masters that have been literally manning the restaurant for more than 25 years.
This is my 30th year with Corky.
30th year?
My anniversary.
Oh,
that's
my
right.
gosh.
Hard to believe
so
I was 5 when I
awesome.
started. They hired me when I was 5.
That's exactly right. I stick to that story too. Let me just say, here's what you can get. 6 of these awesome meals. This is the pulled pork with the beans, with the apples. You can do that. Or if you go down to the next one, you can do all 6 meals with the pulled chicken with the barbecue sauce and the beans and the apples. Or you can do all 6 in the burnt ends, which we're going to talk about in just a second. And that comes with the beans and the apples. You can do all 6. Or you do what I do, and you got the combo, and you get 2 of the burnt ends and 2 of the pulled chicken and 2 of the pulled pork, which is what we have back here. And the best part is, when I get home and I'm hungry and I've worked and Mark's home and we're like, what are we going to eat tonight? In 6 minutes.
That's right.
We're having dinner, and it's like eating at Corky's restaurant, in an award-winning restaurant from Memphis, Tennessee. Can you get any better than that?
I know. Mary Beth, and it's funny because Tom told me you got the combo right when you walked in.
Yeah.
And so what I love about it, and I'm excited about today's special value, is because I've heard from so many customers at QVC over the years, and I usually sell a lot of food, a lot of ribs, a lot of pork, a lot of this.
Right.
And so many people say, it's just me, Jimmy, or it's just me and my husband.
Yeah.
And what can we do? Just a single portion. And so when I started to do these dinners, like you said, back in 21, everyone loves them because you don't have to make a side. You don't have to make another a salad or dessert. Everything is here,
Right.
and this is award-winning barbecue done the old-fashioned way. This one right here is the pulled pork. You know, Mary Beth, that's what we're known for in Memphis. This is slow-smoked, real hickory wood and charcoal. There's our barbecue restaurant in Memphis right there. We've been in business, like I said, 40 years, and we truly do everything the old-fashioned way. We don't take any shortcuts, and there's Miss Ann Rayford right there. And it truly is a barbecue joint where we have incredible pit masters. I said I've been there for 30 years. I think there's 25 or 30 people at Corky's that have been there longer than me. And because we take great pride in serving great barbecue to everybody. And with these meals, we can truly give you that restaurant experience as if you came to Corky's. It's your
so
kitchen
good.
table.
By the way, I want to quickly mention, first of all, if you've had these meals before, give us a call on our testimonial line, 1-800-395-1601. I know you want to bite into that really bad. But here's the thing. Call us, 1-800-395-1601. I want to hear what you think of these dinners. Second of all, there are 3 ship dates. You can have these shipped out right away, or let's say your freezer's kind of full.
Yeah.
Then you can delay that and have them shipped out April 15th. Or you can have them shipped out May 13th. So, you know what? You pick a day or whatever dates. Maybe you want to do one kind of meals in one date and another kind of the meals on another date. But like I said, if you can go on auto delivery, you're going to be glad you did, because this is the lowest price you're going to see all year. I want to come back. Now, here was the chicken.
This is the pulled chicken. So let's talk about that. So we talked about the pulled pork.
Yep.
Our pulled chicken. This is seasoned all white meat chicken breast.
Yes.
And we slow smoke it just like we do our pork. Then it's hand pulled. So you're going to see big pieces, smaller pieces.
Look at the big piece you just pulled
I
up.
know. Then we put our barbecue sauce. This is our original barbecue sauce on the top.
Wow.
And we don't overdo it, because the true star in any barbecue is the meat. You want to taste the flavor of the meat. And then that sauce is just added on there. And then let's talk about the burnt ends.
Burnt ends, because I never knew what burnt ends were. Maybe it's because I grew up in the Minnesota.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
This is a specialty.
Girl.
So look at this piece right here.
Yeah.
Burnt end. We do pork burnt ends, and so this is pork shoulder. We slow smoke it just like the pulled, except we take them off, we cube them. So we cut them into these little cubes, and the reason we do that is because then we sauce it and season it, put it back on the pits. That gives this caramelization. See this dark part right here? That's what's kind of like the bark.
Meat
and that
candy.
is where, that's right, that is where all that flavor comes from.
Yep.
And so these burnt ends, this is something that Tom and I do on our barbecue teams, like competition teams, where we're feeding our team.
Yeah.
We don't turn this in. This is like the extra good stuff. We don't even do these at the restaurant, Mary Beth. These take a long time to do, because if you think about it, we take them off the smoker after they smoked for hours and hours, cube it, season, sauce it, put it back onto the smoker, take them back off, and put them together for a meal. And these meals are almost a pound each.
It's like melt in your mouth meat. Now, I want to also have you talk about the beans and the apples, because they're both just as good as the meat.
Y'all, I know. I'm going to start with the beans and then the apples, although I like to eat the apples first. The baked beans. These are our restaurant baked beans, because I want you to have that same great experience as if you were in our restaurant. These are our restaurant beans, the same exact beans. They have our barbecue sauce in there. They've got onions. They've got green peppers, little brown sugar. So that perfect balance, but they have full flavor. This is not just your can of baked beans that you might. That is not it. Then the apples, Mary Beth.
Oh my goodness.
We start, first of all,
so good.
Tom knows, I love these. Every time I have the dinners on, I eat the apples. And these are Washington
every kid out
I
there.
know. Maybe that's what it is. Tom, I'm just a big kid, right?
Yep.
So we start with Washington crisp apples, Washington State. They have cinnamon, sugar. It's like eating the inside of the best apple pie you've ever had. And when I tell you, whether you do the burnt ends, the pulled chicken, or the pulled pork, you've got the baked beans, the savory, and then you've got the sweet with the fruit. This is a full meal, and you put them in the microwave.
I was just going to say, how do we cook
all right, let me
these?
show you. All right, so they're going to come in these
box.
boxes. That's right. The instructions are on the back, so it's super easy.
They come frozen.
That's right. That's right. And there's a film on top of it. Tear back the film on each little corner. So you've got this one and the beans. Into your microwave. Look how much pork is in there. Into your microwave for 3 minutes. Then open it up. This part with the meat, stir that meat up for another 2 to 3 minutes. So 5 to 6 minutes.
Yes.
You have a barbecue meal that has taken us hours and hours to prepare, and it would be the exact same thing as if you walked into our restaurant, sat down, and ordered a pork dinner. the aroma,
Seriously, for
the flavor.
$11.66 each. And I'll tell you, these days, TV tray dinners in the grocery store are getting to be that expensive, and they're not that good.
Right.
Believe me. And then the other thing is, like I said, a fast food restaurant, a full meal can be that much, and you're already getting the full meal. All you got to do is supply your own drink.
That's right.
You know, now, I want to go back to the pulled pork, because this is what I can't wait to get at home and do this. Load it up on a bun.
That's right. So I just did this nice size bun, a big full sandwich right here.
And look at you didn't even use all the meat.
And this is what I want to show you. This is how much it is. Look at what's left.
You've got
There's a lot of pork in there left.
Two full sandwiches.
That's
easily.
right. And so whether you do it on a bun or you just eat it as a dinner, the best thing is you can cook them right in the trays. It's the whole meal, so you don't have to make something else.
Right.
You don't dirty up any dishes. You can come out of the microwave. You can also put these in the oven if you'd like. And you have a great barbecue meal sitting in front of the TV.
Right.
Just like Jane. Just like Jane.
We got to turn on Jane's mic.
When my husband and I do it, we don't even use the trays. We're
You just sit
literally
back?
just sitting here.
Well, Tom and I won't say
rolling
we
back.
can put them right here. We have a little rest.
I can just rest mine like this.
Well,
I might have a picture of Tom.
I could potentially do the same thing a little bit higher up,
all
closer
have
to
them
my mouth. But you know, here's the thing. I mean, this is like home cooked restaurant to your door. You know, the whole like idea of farm to table is something that, you know, Corky's already has been doing. I mean, that
For 40
sounds
years.
new and fresh, but this is like from the restaurant to table, and it is ready on your table in like 3 minutes.
So
So
easy.
quick and so easy. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get any better than this.
Right.
And here's the thing, you don't have to add anything else to it. If you want to do the bread, you can. If you want to add salad on the side, you can.
You can.
But for me and Tom, this is it.
This is what I eat
here.
right here.
And
I
I
ate the
tell
apples
you,
first.
You know what? I know.
Oh,
like
you eat the apples first too.
I ate the apples first.
Hang on
You
one second. I'm
too
gonna
with the
add some.
apples.
Yeah, we're like big kids.
That
For
is
coleslaw.
hysterical. I mean, I'm going to eat the meat. I'm going to do a dip of all three.
Okay.
And apples they're going to be the dessert for me.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to wait until the end
They're
with
my
the
favorite.
apples.
Give me
But
the dessert now.
these beans, by the way, are delicious, and they're the same recipe that they serve in Corky's in Memphis, Tennessee. This is exactly the same.
Exactly the same. They've got our
Right.
original sauce in it, a little brown sugar to give it offset, and it's just, they're really good.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't
That's
that
delicious.
And it's a lot of
good?
food.
I know it. It
Each
is.
meal.
By the way, now remember you saw Jimmy take half of the pulled pork and put it on a bun. Now I had him take half of the pulled chicken, put it on a bun, and you know what I did? Add
a
the
little
coleslaw.
You did it the Southern
Ready?
way.
I'm gonna flip this baby fast so I don't lose it all.
Look at that.
Look at that. Now you want that sandwich? I know I made a mess. It's okay, because it's barbecue.
That's how you're
You know what I
supposed to do
mean?
it. You're
Gotta
supposed
get
to make a
messy.
mess.
And you could make 2 of these with just the meat that comes in each dinner, and you get the beans and you get the apples. And the whole thing about this, I gotta tell you seriously, at $11.66, Mark and I would much rather eat at home and eat this food than drive through a drive-through.
That's right.
Or even go out to a restaurant. We hardly ever go to a restaurant. I know we must be getting old because we just like to eat early and we don't like to go out.
But you know what? With these, you don't have to give up the quality.
No, that's the whole thing.
That's what I love about these dinners. It's not like a take on a barbecue dinner.
Right.
We're a barbecue restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee, and when we have these delivered to your house, it truly is like calling your favorite barbecue restaurant, having a meal delivered to your house. It's all cooked for you. We've spent hours and hours cooking it, and you just really warm it up in the microwave.
And it's free shipping and handling. You don't even have to pay the DD to get it to your house. You know what I mean? Oh, there's Dom. You know what? I was looking over at you, Dom, and I thought, that man is looking hungry. He really is. How do you like that?
It was good.
Isn't it good?
With the apples first.
He started with the
apples
apples too.
What?
I love it. And you know what? Like I used to say to my kids, I don't care what order you eat it, as long as you eat it. You know, you can eat it whatever order you want. Here's what I want to do. I want to remind you, this is the time to place your orders. Don't miss out. This is the one day. We're making it the first day ever as making these microwavable meals from Corky's as a today's special value. That means you're getting more for less money. That's what a TSV, today's special value, is all about. You can make all your meals in the pulled pork if you want.